Hey, it's Bill coming at you from Santa Monica, California. Uh, how's my day going, I guess would be the question. So far, this is the kind of day I used to get upset over. And I told you, I realized it doesn't affect me, only if I let it affect me. And with that disclaimer, I have to say that Jack's out on his own. I kept telling him this is what needs to be done today. Needs to be done, needs to be done. And at about noon, I said, "Are you hungry?" "Yeah." Went and got lunch. I said, "So, if I weren't here, how are you going to pay for it?" No answer. I said, "Well, that's the last meal I'm buying for you." I said, "You got the rest of the 24 hours from now." Uh, but I said, "You don't need to come and find me if you don't have these parts that I've been telling you." First thing this morning, I went up to use the park men's room. And I only did 2 alleys on the way back, but just random alleys. And on a bike, I didn't stop, just saw. And on the way back, I found 4 possible. This is at, say, 9 o'clock. I know it wasn't that late, but say 9. Coming back, I found 9 potential, not potential, I mean, they were all there, ways to make a generating system to charge our batteries is basically all I'm after for our phones. So basically a USB port that can charge electricity, our battery. I mean, I can make any size you want, but that's the goal. So I told him, I just went through the alleys. I said, I found enough stuff. I think I can complete all 4 with what I've already found. But I said, yeah, I might have to go back out a couple of times, but I'll know specifically what I'm looking for. And I said, so I let it sit for about an hour. I said, you know I'm going to go home, right? And I said, that's the end. I said, I'm not buying you dinner. I'm not helping you. I said, you're going to sit here and do nothing. I said, what do you think I'm going to do when it comes time to eat, to feed you? I said, this is not a free ride. I told you. I will work on it as long as you work on it. You're not working on it. Starts the excuses. I said, I'm not listening to your BS. I said, it's a deal. You either do it, or why should I? I said, I'm already happy. I'm trying to show you how to get there. I don't need your help. You need mine. I said, if you're not doing your part, come and find me when you are. But I said, that list is going to grow fast. I said, there's a lot of people that could use a little help. I said, that's what I'm here for. And I said, the only way I'm going to get to town the way I'm happy, so I can walk people in the street and everybody says hi, is be pleasant. And I'm going to make it infectious, just like COVID-19. I hope the entire country catches this. And it's a shame, but it's that simple. So we're going to see what happens. But I'm not going to let it bother me. I already bumped into, on the way home tonight, the other guy that catches me every once in a while at the stairs, well, almost every day. I think I said his name anyway. Him and I were talking because Jack wasn't here. I asked him to watch my stuff again so I could, because now I'm going to have to consolidate, or I got to figure something out, which I think I already have it figured out. I do a lot of favors for a lot of people, and I keep the favors in case I need them. So I think I know. I set up somebody's phone for him. So he he said anytime I needed to be able to leave anything, which is perfect because I can leave my cooler and my backpack during the day and grab my bike and vice versa. So, and it's right up the street. So I think I've already got it solved, but I got to check with my friend in the morning. And oh, let me show you what I got. So, because I said if he doesn't have it, I'm gonna build it. So I'm gonna make one, and I hope he comes around tomorrow because I'm gonna start taking it apart. Now let me show. I don't know that it works yet. I hope it does. I'm charging a cell phone battery right now because the cell phone battery will tell me if it turns. But I'll show you what I got, and I'll show you what it all fits into. And I did this on purpose because you won't believe I can generate power. I don't even know if I can personally. I'm not guaranteeing I can because I have no shop. I have nothing. Remember, I'm doing this out here on the street. So, let's see how well I do. And the interesting thing is, here's a very good story that I'm going to mention it right now, but I'm not getting into it. I'm telling you, I love karma. I'm walking back down here with my backpack on, my cooler behind me, and I carry a bag, which is right next to me. And then I have to walk back up to the stairs, grab my bike, which John is walking. So when I'm coming down with the cooler, I see this guy on the other side of the street, right where I come out of the alley to my main street. I have to turn left. Right across the street, there's a baby blue, it looks like a 1918 era motorcycle. I mean, I don't know what you'd call it at that point because, it's a single cylinder. But imagine back in that day, that's what they would consider a motorcycle. Today it wouldn't be, but, it's got the, tires are like the size tires on my mountain bike. It's not even a mountain bike. Mine's a beach cruiser with a wider tire. That's the size tire, but it's got a bit of... Anyway, spring front end. I mean, it literally looks like it was factory built. I get talking to him. I said, what year is that? No, blah, blah. And he's smiling. He's getting his helmet on, and he's smiling as I'm talking to him. He says, I made this thing all from the street except for the motor. I said, you're kidding. And I get to laughing. I said, you and I said, I'm in a hurry, but I said, we're going to have a voice. I said, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to be talking to you. He said, not at all. So I figure because I'm not holding John up, he's doing me a favor. So I finished coming down here, yelled to my friend, sleeps down here, and said, it's just me. I'm going to leave my stuff. I made a trade with her. She's got a cat with her. That's her company. It's actually a therapy cat. And she didn't have the money. I'm talking quiet because I'm near a car. If I ever talk quiet, it's because the person, even though I'll tell them, it's just habit. I know one of these days I'm going to say, blah, blah, blah. But I still have it like I'm hiding something. Anyway. What was I telling you? Anyway, I don't know. I can't remember. But I'm going back up now. I've got my bike. And the guy's out there with this motorcycle. This thing, still. And I see him, so I swing over on my bike real quick again. And I told him about the cart that I'm building. And he's like, you're kidding. I said, no. I said, that's why I was so interested in yours. I said, when you told me that, I said, that's why I turned into a big smile. I said, basically, you're doing everything I'm going to do. I said, I probably would have tried to figure out how to make the motor. I said, either electric or gas or something. I said, there's enough electric bicycles out here that are thrown away. Then I said, I would have done the whole thing. He said, I would have too, but I wanted the noise. Because if if it's just authentic, it would have that noise. And he does. He has it. I looked at it after he said that. He actually modified the exhaust. So excuse me, my nose itches. He modified the exhaust so it looked like an old style and all sorts of stuff. So he's very clever, and I mean, I wish I had taken a picture of it. I had my phone's charging. But I know now where he lives. I know I'll be seeing that thing again, and I'll take a picture of it and get it to you guys. I'll probably just make a little short video of it. Have him describe what he did and how he found certain things. Because it'll be interesting. I guarantee you. Wait till you see this thing. And he built it basically. He said he had to buy some things here and there, but more or less off the street, and I could see it easily. I mean, I could do it myself now that he's... Well, I mean, I just don't want one. But I could see how you do it. And, okay. That's all I wanted to say about that. Where was I at? Oh, okay, yeah. So let me show you what I got that I found real quick. Now go through my bag. I'm going to show you what's... And I did do this on purpose because I want him to think there's no way you can get power from what I've found. And I'm not sure I can, but I'm going to find out. I know I can from something just a little bit bigger, so I'm optimistic too. I don't really know. It'll be fun, and now I got a project. I mean, I got plenty of projects, don't this, I don't know. For me, this particular kind of project is part of... This isn't a job, I don't get paid. But it's part of the commitment. Because if I can show them that I wasn't kidding, even if they only see little bits and pieces of it that intrigue them, then I can keep doing it. Because the next time I'm trying to do something, they're going to be a little more intrigued. And, I get all the time in the world. I've always, I mean, I'm the kid that... My parents always said, we didn't need to buy the toy, we just needed to get the box. I'd make something out of the box to have fun with it. I'm the same way. I mean, they get a brand new... Literally, I think... the guy that came out to fix the microwave when I was a real little kid, like 4 or 5 years old, I was so intrigued by this new microwave thing, and I'm 53, so I'm talking 47, 46, 48 years ago, somewhere in there, when microwaves weren't in every household. I wondered how the light worked. And you gotta push the door to get the light to close off. So it had a little hole that you stick your finger in. At least my finger fit. I'm surprised. That's back when you just didn't take the microwave out because they were expensive enough. It was my poor parents. And I guess the only thing I remember about the whole... They didn't get mad at me. They told me how wrong it was. Told me I'm pretty sure how much it cost. And not that was an issue. It's never a problem. That's another story. That'll take forever. But anyway, that's the lessons I got was, go ahead and you can do it your way, but I'm going to tell you how I would do it first, and when you screw it up, I'll still help you out of it. But I hope you remember how much trouble we got because you did it all wrong. It didn't take me a lot of those screw-ups. And now, I mean, I'm serious. Unless he comes back here tonight, when he sees me in the morning, he's going to have weeks before I'm going to help him. I mean, and I know that sounds cruel, but it cost me $200 to get him where he was. It's going to cost me more to get him back again. It took me too much effort to earn that money to see him piss it away. So I'm going to make it very, 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 very difficult to get back where he was if he doesn't show up by noon tomorrow. I know that sounds horrible, but Somebody else already screwed it up. I'm the guy trying to help. Blame them, not me. Okay, let's think of something pleasant. I know I have all sorts of stuff to think about and talk about. Oh, I'm supposed to show you the stuff I find. I'm such an idiot. I told you I'm a moron. Literally the definition of retarded. Okay, let me show you what I got. Now, I don't know why. I really don't know why, and I think I did it just because convenience. It's just a clip. But it was used for just a balloon. I'm sure there was a kid's party. I found it at the park. I don't know what I get it for, but I'll figure something out. Then, I don't need it for what I'm on, but it's a folder, and it's got the tabs in it, so you can have the Pearson, it's like a 3-ring binder, it'll fold over. And I know it seems like nothing, but I'm out here, I might as well grab the stuff that's going to organize my life. Oh, I forgot this thing. I really, again, don't know why I grabbed it. I know it's a stand for what I don't know yet. I've not even opened it. There it goes. Oh, it goes that way. So it looks like something from, I'm gonna guess, musical. Oh, yeah, it does slide up and down, so yeah, it must be a mic holder or something like that. Maybe I'll be able to make it so it's better for my camera setup here. That's a possibility, and it's not heavy. So, who knows? What else did I get? Oh, I found these cool stickers to put all over my what did I find? I could tell you what I'm going to make oh! I know what I'm going to make. Mine's going to be a USB generator for my bike, mounted off the tire. So I found these flashy stickers that I can decorate my new design USB tire generator for my bike. Oh, the bottle, because the guy hasn't been here yet. So I got a box to put the bottles for the guy that helped Jack with his bike. But I'm still going to make a friend out of him because he was willing to help him. So it's never going to hurt to have a friend like that. Okay, we're getting close to, I'm almost done with everything I've got. And I am going to make it, I'm going to try to make a generator. What did I get here? I can't read it. And I don't know why I don't think there was anything in it, so I'll have to remember why I got it. I think it's just a clear drops, but there's nothing in it, so I must want to be able to, I might have to make epoxy or something. It's going to be something like that, so I needed it. In my mind, I just pick up what I think I'm going to need, no particular reason. What else did I get? We're close. We're getting close. Real close. I want to show you the last part. The last part. To show you my generator. That's going to make all of our power eventually. Oh, that's the old one. I'm sorry. I thought I got that bottle. I saw another one in there. I threw it back in. Okay. And then these are just common. These are just bobby pins in such assorted lengths, and can't see them that well. I use my forehead as a backdrop, I guess. These two brass discs, they don't wear a lot, but they have the hole right in the center, and they happen to be just about the same size. Again, I don't know what they're for yet. I'll figure it out if I use them. If not, I'll tell you why. But if I pick them up, I usually keep them. I found a USB, since I don't know what I need yet, but I know that I want at least this end. It would be better if I can get, I don't have it, but you know the piece that this slides in, it would be better if I found one, but I don't have it. But I have this, so in the worst case scenario, I can cut this and at least have that direct, which a lot of them won't do every phone, but it's a start. And it's an easy fix when I finally get the other thing. So, what do I have? Oh, and I haven't shown you the last two. And I have no idea why it's this particular color, because it really was, at first I didn't know what the heck it was. But, and I don't, this is just a little woman's makeup brush. And I haven't come up for any particular reason yet. But, I kept looking at it, so there's got to be some reason for this. But I don't know what it is yet. And, oh, and the last thing, I showed you the USB, the brush. And this is the last thing. Now, I don't know, I haven't tested it yet, but what it is, in any of your dirty minds, that's what I thought it was at first too. It's for trimming your nose. And you can put the batteries in it. It's interesting because I had the same exact nose trimmer and I kept it for the longest time because the cap had broken. But it worked just enough where you could use it, and it finally wouldn't work. I threw the thing away, and like 2 months ago, all I needed was this cap. I mean, I've since found another one, but it's just funny. When I bought the salvage yard, this is a little short story compared to my multi-stories. Wow, we have a traffic jam here. I think somebody's just parking, that's all, that's what it looks like. Anyway, it's got a switch, which can work as my bridge connector. I mean, not literally, but unless we find more parts, it's one of those things. We could make an LED, if we found one that's already got the electronics in it. It's so much easier, and I find them all the time. But, you know, to be able to see the battery full, you know, a low light, a high light, if you find that, I can show you how to wire it in so that you can tell that the battery is high or low. So, I think, I guess that's it. What I'm going to do is pull, well, I'm going to, before I take too much time, you know, these motors are made, very poorly made. Even though this thing might cost, you know, $20 or $30, God knows what I don't know. But, literally get dollars worth of plastic and copper and metals in it. But that's not my problem. That's the manufacturer's. But I'm going to take the motor apart, see how rugged it is, see if it's going to be sturdy enough to... It's going to be. It might wear out rather quickly, but uh, it's going to also be... I can make a bigger wheel on the pulley of, on the end of this that'll turn this slower or faster, whatever I want it to do. I can make them smaller, it's going to make it faster. And larger is going to make it slower, turn slower. So we can mess around with that. And then the beautiful part is all we need. What did I just think of? Well, to accurately, we'll have to test it to see what kind of... I'm sure it's going to make generate more electricity than we need to be able to charge, because I don't have my charger right in front of me, but I could tell you off the back of one real quick if I had it right in front of me, but I don't. Oh, I do, maybe. No, I don't. But anyway. Well, it's whatever comes out of this battery. It's this thing now. Yeah, like I'm going to read that. I can't tell, but anyway. That's what we have to establish. But, again, I could do it with the simplest thing as this. All I got to do is put the hard wire into this end and leave that one open. There's a backup battery for the bike that everything is right there. So I can make that work. This isn't mine, but I guarantee I can find one or trade one for something. So, and trading or buying, for me, is legal part of the game. So, I don't care. All it's... I'm going to find it or make it. But I just told him what I wanted for the day, which is I just gave you. If he came back with any one of the four, he's down to 3 now. Because I'm not going to show him how to do it the same way. He's got to learn how to do a different one. So, I think that's 27 minutes is the one I cared for. So, I'm going to practice my new meditation style. I'm going to have a great evening. I'm going to take this apart because I just got my lights came on. That means the power... Well, I figured out the power is always on. I had a loose connection. So I'm going to charge everything, watch my movies. I pay for Prime now, so I get movies and all that stuff. Oh, that's what I did decide is there's 3 things left on the bike that I told him. I said, I got back after yesterday afternoon when I think I already told you, but it maybe not posted yet. I got a lot of video to post tonight. A lot of things happened. But anyway, there were 3 things on it. The rear brake wasn't tightened enough in it. Actually, I say 3 things, but I would fix both of these problems. And it might on its own. The brake, I would fix it either way, and that's what I've been trying to show him, is every job is worth doing right. And, he'd start to get something half right, and I'm like, no, that is not how you fix it. And he's like, yeah, I bet. I said, no. I said, do I put anything back together half right? I'm like, you sit there and watch me. I don't do anything half right. I do it right. There's only one way. And I told him, I'm just beating a dead horse here, but, oops. Anyway, the brake wasn't properly adjusted because when you pull a brake, something's stopping it halfway. So I would find that whatever's stopping at first, because it's what caused the problem in the first place. So I would fix that first so it released freely on its own. And then I would go and retighten the brake cable so that it was properly set. Then the bar handles themselves are not at a comfortable angle, but I like the way it sits. But I don't like the points. So I'm going to... He has till tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow is the end of a lot of things for him. So I'm gonna... I know how I'm gonna try and do it, but I'm gonna make a machine to bend the handlebars the way I want them. And I'm going to move the brake line, and I mean, it's just cables. I'm going to move the cable. I'm going to have it so it fits, just like my motorcycle. I don't, if I have to make it, I'm going to. And I told him I'd teach him. I said, I don't care if it takes a week to finish doing it the way I want it, but you started it. I want you to finish it. He's I say 3 steps away. He's got to he's got to release the brake handles. So that's one little thing. Basically, for me, I'd release them and take them right off out of the way so that it's done. You got to take the handlebars out anyway, so take them out. Leave everything where they're at. Now I got to design and build a way to bend the ends of the handlebars so they come down a little for me. And I have an idea how I'm going to do that, which we're going to do tomorrow, because I either got to show him or do it to show you. So I'm going to make them drop down enough so that it feels comfortable when I'm sitting there and I can reach the handlebars, the brake handles. And then, now this is all that I asked him to do. So then, by then, when you've finally got them bent to where I'm comfortable, I'll just sit there. I'll make sure that I can get them to someplace I like them. Tighten them down, put the handle, the brake pad, the things back on. Put all of the pieces on. And a rear brake, I already told you. That's it. And he's done. 100% finished. And I told him I'd give him the CD player and the FM radio thingy. Told him I'd give him that if he did the scrounging and finish my bike. He's that close. I gave it to him anyway, because he tried to give it back. I said no. I said you're close enough. I said you're gonna need it tonight anyway. I said because you're not gonna be using it near me. He said, what do you mean? I said, I already told you. I said, if you can't do what I asked you to do, you got to go somewhere else. I don't want you near me. I said, I'm not angry at you. I just can't have you. I'm not going to do more work than you. And I did 3 times more work than you have in the last 2 days. And I said, the 2 days was a grace period because you're trying to quit. I said, but that's the end. I said, they gave me 2 days after I got whacked in the head hard enough that it was 52 days in the hospital total. I said, you think I gave up? I said, no. And I think I already told you the story about the day that my neurosurgeon came in. I remember that day as clear as bell. He's coming in with my physical therapist. I had already met the physical therapist, and he was I just already said that, real nice guy. And he's got a walker with him. I said, who's that for? Because I'm alone in my own room. Like, who is that for? As if there's anyone else in my room. And yeah, he says, you're gonna need to get used to the idea. This is the day, I think it was the day after they took me out of the coma. So that, yeah, I know it was because they let me have 1 day roughly of, okay, wake up and get used to the idea that your brain was in our hands. and then tell me, you'll never walk again. That's pretty much how it went. And when they're telling me the you'll never walk again part, boy, no. You can tell me that all that other stuff, but that part there, that's not happening. That's what I told him. He said, you could put that thing away. I said, I don't know where you got it from, but you can give it back. He says, you don't understand. I said, no, you don't understand. You don't have a clue. There's no way this is it for me. So, I said, you picked the wrong person to decide for it, because I never signed any paperwork that says I was, I'm sure there's some law that says they got to do it to save my life. I never signed it. And, so that's what I told him. I said, if I can't walk, I don't want it. I told them, I said, they were giving me a half an hour, they gave me a half an hour a day, and I think it was the mornings, I'm sure. I actually don't know now that I think of it. I actually think it was, I think he was coming in afternoons, and I asked for afternoon and 1 in the morning, for a total of an hour a day. Those were some rough days. I made it 6 inches as far as I could walk. 6 inches. But anyway, I told him that day, I said, you give me that guy for a half hour twice a day, and I will walk out of here. They won't let you walk out. I didn't know that part at the time. So he was right all along. But I could have walked out. They just don't let you. But why am I rambling about that? Jesus, I got off on that one bad. I guess that's it. I already covered all this. It's all in my hands. I'm so sorry I got into that. I don't know why I did. Maybe because those cars came and disturbed my... No, I'm blaming that on something. I don't know. Someone distracted. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight. I hope you all have a great evening, and that you can be happy and smile. And I wish you could all have the feeling I have, because it's wonderful. It really, truly is wonderful. All right, have a great night, and be happy. Bye-bye, everybody.